So, you're new to these parts, eh? I hope you enjoy your stay.
So, are we all set for tonight?
I've double-checked every bit of it. We just need someone to be the hero. But...
Get yourself a gun, today! It's a sensible thing to do.
I give hard cash for your unwanted goods, on the spot.
Weapons in all shapes and sizes, just for you! Rediscover your youth with my patented makeup.
Well, it's work with everything else. Hobs, rabbits, wolves.
Well, better work. I got all dressed up for this.
I don't believe it! You're a hero! I mean, you're a real hero! That's just what we need! Salutations! We are three magi of great power! I am Madron of 1,000 faces, and this is Kaliv, Lord of the Fairies! And lo, as I have attested, there is a third who is counted among our number.
Oh, for goodness sake, Mark. My mum wants me home for supper.
Fine.
And lo,
That's Jim. Now, Princess Frexia has been taken by an evil baron to another plane. Will you rescue her?
All you have to do is take this magic orb, and you'll be transported to the Baron's realm.
What say you, hero? Will you aid us? Will you aid her?
She is completely hot, by the way.
The hero wakes. Long had she harboured thoughts of vengeance against the evil Baron.
Get on with it.
Philistine. So it was that the hero came to the little village of Lightwater, a pretty hamlet nestling under the brooding battlements of the evil Baron's castle. Our hero resolved to talk to the townsfolk and see what she could find out about the missing princess.
You're kidding, right? If the hero starts talking to all the villagers, we'll be here forever.
Well, some players like talk.
Cool. Looks like old Clem is up.
Hail, hero! I am old Clem, the blacksmith. I make weapons, and if you bring me some sky metal, I can make you a magic sword. It's 1,000 gold per plus. So, a +3 sword is 3,000 gold. And I can't make anything more than a +3 because I'm only a journeyman blacksmith.
Bit early in the adventure for anything above a +3. It's unbalancing, you see.
Forging doesn't work. I didn't have time to do the models.
Are you serious? A game like this is all...
I am Mildred, a humble milkmaid. To brighten my joyless days, I daydream about a handsome nobleman, strong enough to dispatch highwaymen, but gentle enough to hold me for hours in his warm, powerful arms.
Hang on, who's talking here? You or Mildred?
That was Mildred.
What about the princess? You should say that Mildred saw some of...
Oh, the hero's approaching Horace. Brilliant. Greetings, mighty hero. I am Horace, the most gifted poet of our age. Shall I recite a sonnet for you? Oh, radiant orb, into the sky rise, and illuminate for mine mortal eyes my true love's face, and in silhouette frame her slender and curvaceous frame. What do you think, guys?
Nice. Frame with frame. I guess the most gifted poet of our age doesn't own a thesaurus. Excellent. The hero's going to talk to Arturo. Now we can get things moving.
Greetings, stranger. I can see from your good looks and heroic demeanor that you must be on a quest to rescue the princess. I saw her yesterday, carried off by the Baron's evil servants, a troop of hobs. They took her through this gate to the castle on the hill.
What, that's it? No clues to solve or anything?
Well, the hero has to figure out how to get up the hill.
You mean like by climbing it?
Hey, no spoilers.
The hero decided to investigate the eerie tower on the hill.
It's not very eerie, though, is it? Ben, you did the tower, didn't you?
Yeah, but I thought you said pretty.
What kind of adventure has a pretty tower on a hill?
Be quiet, you two. I'll deal with this.
Ah! Now you
Slew the last of the wolves, which had proven to be a mighty challenge, and far more exciting than rabbits.
Yeah, bit predictable though.
The novelty of the rabbits wears off a bit when you realise you can't fight them, though, doesn't it?
Does everything have to be about fighting?
The hero entered the Baron's factory.
Teddy bears. What are teddy bears doing here?
Aren't they sweet? I put them in. Nice, eh?
Yeah, they are. They are nice. You know what we don't want in the evil Baron's castle? Anything nice.
Shh! Here come the princess and the Baron.
Help! Oh, somebody please help! I've been kidnapped by the evil Baron!
I am the evil Baron, and the princess shall be my wife. And all these bears will, well, they'll do evil stuff, for they are evil teddy bears.
I shall never marry you!
Oh, she's spirited like that. The wise old man suddenly appeared before the hero.
Riddle me ree, cried the old man.
Oh no, not one of your puzzles. They're far too hard. Just let her open the chest.
If all trimps are trumps, and all trumps are trumps, then all trimps are definitely trumps. True or false?
Actually, that's rather easy.
Oh, just give her the sword!
You ruined my puzzle. Took me ages to work that out, and now she's got the sword far too easily. Should have been much harder.
Okay, who set up the lever?
I thought you did.
Well, I thought it was Jim's job.
Quick, let's make something up.
Well, how about it releases a cloud of lovely butterflies?
Worst game ever. I'm serious.
Well, how about a standard Hollow Man encounter?
Yeah, let's have some bloody action.
Examine your new weapon to learn what you must do in order to improve it. But whatever it is, please don't do it in here. I've just tidied up.
The Hollow Man vanquished, the hero ventured on. Foolish hero, your pursuit ends here, for you will be devoured by the killer monsters of this ravine. And the killer monsters are... chickens? A chicken?
Yes, I thought it was time to put in something cute, but also to make us think about our relationship with food and that.
Bloody hell, Ben, you... Wait, let me fix it. There. This is no ordinary chicken. It's a fire-breathing demon chicken.
I thought the hero was done for that time. I always root for the underdog. Or underchicken, as it were. I kind of feel bad for them. That was just gross.
Why do you guys always want to put chickens here? The hero will feast on chicken flesh tonight! Or maybe don't kill them quite so quickly, it's boring to watch. And so the mighty hero triumphed over the fire-breathing demonic... chickens of doom! Anyway, on she ran, seeking a way out of these dark and gloomy caverns. The hero emerged into the light to find the evil Baron at bay.
Help me, hero. You're my only hope.
I, the Baron, shall tolerate your meddling no longer. My elite hob guard will take care of you. They hunger for human flesh. This cannot be! Stop that hobkin! Blast you! I should have paid for better elite craft. Be a sport and let them kill you! I should have paid for better elite guard. Be a sport and let them kill you! This cannot be! No! Surely you want to defeat my elite guard! Curse you, hero! You're going to kill them all, aren't you? That's it! No! Surely you can't defeat my elite guards!
The Baron's elite guards lay at the hero's feet. Nothing now lay between her and the evil Baron.
I challenge you to personal combat, hero. But know that I am immune to all weapons save one. A magic sword. That is the bane of my existence. Which there is no way you could possibly have. The sword! The Bane sword! It cannot be! No! I am slain! Ah!
What kind of rubbish game lets you kill the villain in one blow?
Well, you gave the hero that Baron's Bane sword.
Yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be so easy to get.
Oh, give it a rest, will you, please? Come on, back to the game.
Hero, thank you for saving me. How can I ever repay you?
I can think of something.
Yeah, the hero kisses the princess.
Two girls kissing? Bit of a cliche.
An incredibly hot cliche.
It's ironic. It's a self-aware commentary on the nature of the cliche.
Well, an incredibly hot self-aware commentary on the nature of the cliche.
And they both lived happily ever after?
Well, they would have, but the Baron had poisoned the princess and she died an excruciating death. Her inhuman death shrieks tormented a local stable boy who grew up to be a vicious serial killer. And cannibal.
You're sick, Jim. Why do you always want to kill everything? Why can't we just have a happy ending?
That is a happy ending.
I'm with Ben. They both lived happily ever after, and there was little to no cannibalism.
Oh, great. Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Great work, my friend. You were fantastic.
You have to be the best hero of all time. I'm going to have my bard stroke sorcerer compose a song about you.
Whatever.
We bestow upon you the title of Honorary Master of Dungeons. Well, that went well, don't you think?
Uh-huh, good bit of gaming, that. When's the next session?
Same time next week.
Hang on, where's the orb?
Which orb?
Which orb? How many orbs have we got? The orb of interplanar transference.
We have a shortage of some goods. Great money for anyone who can help out.
That's a good one.
The anvil doesn't need forging. Great hammer work there. Oh, that's a good one. You know how to use a hammer. That's one complete blade. Great hammer work there. Nice blade. You're hitting it all wrong.
I can't see a way to...
Isn't that cute?
Whatever happened to that married couple in Brightfall? Do they still need help with their relationship?
I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid you'll have to go somewhere else tonight.
Somewhere else? And where would that be exactly? Every other place being closed down. And I'll freeze to death on the streets. And that's if Logan's goons don't bash my skull in first.
You think you're the only one who has problems? I'm sorry, I'm just... Look, I wish I could help you, but I can't.
Might as well go
I hope you're not looking for somewhere to
Gonna
stay,
wind up there soon
because this
anyway.
place is about to close for good. I have no choice. I have to sell the building to pay the ransom. It's the only way to get my fiancé back. I tried to work up the courage to rescue him. Damn that ferret and his gang! They've got everyone living in fear, even me! But if I had someone like you with me, you could go in there and show them what fear really is. We could rescue my fiancé, put Ferret out of business, and I could keep the shelter open. Oh, please, if not for me, do it for the poor people who depend on this place. Oh, thank you. My poor love, it's been agony being apart from him. And it's about time those thugs faced justice. The rough kind. They've been harassing the local homeless for weeks, but now this. It's outrageous. I know where they are. They demanded I bring them the ransom in a week's time. But I'll bring them something better.
Linda, you just cost me a bit of gold, love. I bet old Harriet'd take you the full week to get the money. You're an industrious one, ain't you?
Just open the bloody door, Keith. Let's have done with this.
Right, Mr. Ferret's down those stairs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Who's your friend?
In your parlance, she's the bag man. And that gold doesn't leave her hands until my fiancé's walked out of your fetid little den.
All right, no need to get all uppity. You just watch yourself around, Mr. Ferret, or things will get unfriendly fast. Dad was a doctor. Wanted me to be a doc too. Trouble is,
Oh, Linda. I cannot tell you how elated I am to have this unfortunate situation brought to a satisfying resolution. Your associate can dispense with her burden by piling the funds upon the table.
There's no gold, Ferret. Now you cough up my fiancé from whatever filthy corner you're keeping him in, or my associate is going to start collecting heads and piling them upon the table.
My initial judgment of your character was clearly misguided. You possess some heart after all. Lads, tear it out.
I'm gonna stuff your dead body.
Gunpowder is the most destructive tool ever devised by man. It has forever changed the face of warfare, allowing an untrained peasant to kill a highly disciplined professional soldier with virtually no effort. Scholars have begun to speculate, could this formidable development destroy the concept of chivalry? Perhaps even that of mercy? Only time will tell, and this troubling debate has only just begun.
You brought this on yourself, Ferret.
Also, gunpowder is used in fireworks to celebrate various occasions.
We merely got off on the wrong foot.
Light off even
I'm no
a quite
threat to
small
you without
one
my
in your
men,
hand, it'll
and I'm
hurt
only too
very,
happy
very
to
badly.
return your fiancé.
I cannot overstate
I can be
how
quite
unthinkably
accommodating.
horrible the
Get on
pain
with it,
is.
then.
Well, the thing is, he's not actually on the premises exactly at the present time. He's incarcerated within a nearby facility, shall we say. That access hatch will provide you with, well, access.
The sewer? You fellows are a sophisticated lot. Please, go and get him. I'll keep an eye on Ferret.
A gun. I really did mischaracterize you.
Yeah, well,
Who are you? Where's my fiancée?
She sent me to rescue you.
Oh, are you qualified? I'm not sure I should just follow some complete stranger. Maybe I should wait for my fiancée. Do you have any credentials? Perhaps a reference? I'm not sure I should follow a strange woman. Do you have any credentials? Perhaps a reference? Well, all right. I suppose it is a bit daft hanging around here. Thank you. Those things are ghastly. If you'd have told me a year ago that one day I'd find myself wading through the sewers of Bowerstone Industrial, I would have thought you mad. In fact, if you said it today, I'd say the same thing. Because it is mad. There's just no other way to look at it. As if the smell and cloying damp weren't bad enough. Then there are swarms of bats. Oh, disgusting creatures. You'd think all the factories and smog and pollution would drive any animal far away, but here they are. Right under our feet. I wish I didn't know they were here. What can they exist on down here anyway? Oh, I shudder to think. But what happens if it ever runs out? Then they might come up to the surface and swarm the old place. What the heck are those? I never want to see one of those again. Hobbs, right? Oh, they're just as horrible as I've always heard. Children disappear from Bowerstone Industrial all the time. They're society's invisible bottom rung, so nobody notices. I hate to think how many end up down here. I know who's behind all this, by the way. Weaver. Nothing happens in Industrial without his say-so. I mean, really. Who else cares what happens to the homeless? Reaver wants that shelter so he can turn it into a whorehouse or a casino or something. I suppose I should be flattered that such an important scumbag had me abducted. It's gonna be a good day when Reaver falls. He's done a lot of harm to a lot of decent. We should be nearly there. Nearly back to Linda. We made it. Look, before we go back to Linda, I just want to say, you were amazing. I mean, you are amazing. I used to use the word when I was telling my mates about Linda. But next to you, she looks a bit boring now, doesn't she? Do I really want to spend my life with a woman like that? What do you think? You're right. Better to stay with her. Maybe I couldn't do any better. Linda!
Nigel Ferret must have struck me when my back was turned. Oh, darling, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much. You've saved the most important person in my life. I am forever in your debt. I was so worried about you.
Yeah, thanks for that. I was all right, though. Thanks to my rescuer. My fearless, fast, cunning...
Ah, hello. You've got a new tattoo design available if you're feeling under-adorned. Good choice. You can use these mannequins to store your current look in order to easily select it later. Any other business to... Whatever happened to that married couple in Brightfall? Do they still need help with their relationship? Attend to?
You know what I like most about people? They die.
said this cemetery would be loads of fun, and now it's obvious you were talking bollocks.
Perhaps you'd like... Well, I'm not getting it. Have Livy here get it.
Who? Oh, right. What about it? We'd really be ever so grateful.
This is no ordinary book. It's the Normanomicon. It can summon the dead.
Well, that makes it sound so insidious. We don't want to do anything diabolical with the dead. We just want someone to have a chat with.
I can't believe you. Why couldn't you have thought of the book before we left? Ah, genius. Problem solved.
Now, the thing is, the book is in Millfields.
Our mum's got it. She always said she'd take it to her grave.
Which she did.
You'll have that book over my dead body, she used to say.
Which was eerily prescient.
So all you have to do is dig it up.
Welcome to the... Sanct-
Seeing you brings back memories of wanting my eyes gouged out.
doing to my... Oh no, the book! Watch out! Oh! Stay down. They were just watered! Thought he had you! You're quite gonna... That one didn't give you well done! Destroy the headstones! Good show! You really know your way around them attackers! Nicely done! Find the roses! They were just watered! Well, you sorted out those hollow men with no trouble at all. Perhaps you should keep that book. With your skills, it will be safer with you than in my grave. And it's a bit uncomfortable, frankly. Well, I suppose I'll get back in then. If you see my sons, tell them they'd better be back here by supper if they know what's good for them.
Spending all the years of your young life on a small farm in a backwater county has made you restless. Who knows what flight of fancy or idle daydream first sparked your desire for adventure? But once ignited...
Ah, hello. Oh.
think your weapon might be bent. Oh no, wait! That's you! Those are nice shoes. But don't you think your Grant's feet are cold without them? Sometimes I just want someone to talk to. And sometimes I want someone to kick in the crotch.
What should we do? What if the page we open to is just the continuation of the previous page?
All right, if that happens, we'll flip back until we find the beginning of the section, but we'll do it boldly. Did you find the book in Mum's grave?
Which was early, and which we drove her to.
We've got it! Now, let's see what's in here. Ghost pantry. Must be where the snacks are kept. Ghost pants. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, maybe a bit too interesting, at least to start with. What else?
Ghost party. Brilliant.
Right, let's have that then.
Now then. Necrus, Risius, Corduroy.
Hey, this is fantastic. Thank you. I reckon this is the wildest party I've ever been to. Although you could count the parties I've been to on one hand, and that hand would have 4 of its fingers cut off. So, what did you die of then, love?
Welcome to the... Saint.
Boy, am I glad to see you. We've got another crook on the run and we need your help. Thanks. Bring him in and I'll lock him up.
So come here and I'll buy your stuff, okay? Bit of a shortage. Thank you for your custom. That's a fine item.
I have what you need for
I'll
just the
buy
right
anything.
price.
Well, almost anything.
Let's shop again. This place is owned by a real-life adventurer, you know.
Let me buy your unwanted items. Fair price paid.
Have you seen the giant sail close by?
I haven't seen business this bad as long as I can remember.
Ah, hello.
Nice weapon you've got there. What are you, compensating for something? Winter's my favourite season. I love the snow. And that's when most people die.
An incredible showing by Timmy, who just won, by the way.
Has this shop always...
Welcome to my shop.
What else are you going to do with your money? Spend it already.
That Horace is an odd sort. And I caught him chatting up my wife. But he has come.
Sell me your unwanted items. I want to buy them.
Are you still looking for that criminal?
We've sold swords to all the...
Open the door, I'm begging you.
You'll never get me! Cat, you're it!
Oh, I can't believe you got me. I thought I'd never get caught.
Ah, are you ready to go?
I'm sorry, dear, I really am. If you open the door, I'll buy you something nice, I promise.
So, do you ever get bored running around all over the place?
You're what my grandmother used to call a right good 'un.
You don't understand how hard my life's been. Criminal was the only respectable job I could find. You can take me back, but no jail can hold me. I'll be out again in a week. Just you wait and see.
Ah, they call him the Knife. One of Nigel Ferret's gang. Back inside you go. Thanks for this, you're a true hero. Here's your reward.
The economy's doing so bad, I'm practically giving my stuff away.
Let me in, please.
Are you lost, milady? I can direct you to the nearest kitchen.
Sail! Sail!
If business doesn't pick up soon, I'll be right out of it. Business, I mean.
Welcome to the Saint.
I buy stuff. So come here and I'll buy your stuff.
Now and
okay?
again I'll give a friend a discount, but don't...
What are you looking for? You're paying top gold for a top quality item. Try out a new melee weapon today. Haircuts in town. Whoa! The charmer.
We're low on stock, so I'll give you a bit extra for certain items.
Does make you smile, doesn't it? Need a new blade? pawnbroker told me no one's buying sundials anymore. Ridiculous. The one I've got is a classic. Have you heard about the massive sale? I'm gonna check it out later. Try out a new melee weapon today.
Got too much gear? Sell it to me.
It may be expensive, but it's worth it.
Your arsenal contains new weapons. That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero to channel magical energies to cast spells. Quite extraordinary. Swords are fast weapons which require skill and finesse to wield. Is a different weapon required?
Thank goodness you've returned. Things have got desperately out of hand. Remember that new area of the library you helped me uncover with all those rare books? Well, I read many of them, full of wondrous stuff. Trouble is, one of them wasn't quite so wonderful. I didn't realize it at the time, but it was some sort of black necromantic tome or something. The screaming skulls on the cover should have tipped me off. Anyway, these things, these truly evil things started appearing. You have to get rid of them, please. Thank you, thank you. I know you can do it. it. There aren't many people who could have dealt with those things. I cannot thank you enough. Now, I can continue my research.
If I may say so, madam, you have succeeded most admirably in gaining a large measure of popular support among the locals. I believe this would be a good time to return to that rather dreary hole that your new rebel acquaintances like to call home. Welcome